Mamamia.
Can I just say it is such an honor to be here. I have been a fan of the Fallout universe since I was like 15 years old. And seeing you guys bring these characters to life, I couldn't think of a better team to do it. So it really meant a lot to me as a longtime fan.
It means a lot to us.
It was great. So where we left off in season 1, we saw New Vegas. I screamed at my TV. I think many fans had a similar reaction. Did you guys know going into season 2 how big of a fandom, I guess, New Vegas in particular has? It kind of has a cult following online.
We knew that we knew that New Vegas was a thing. I mean, I can only speak for myself. I knew it was a thing. I didn't realize until the reaction that's where we were headed online, how much of a thing it was. And I thought, okay, we better stick this landing. There's a lot going on.
Pressure.
Yeah, exactly the same for me. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And you may or may not know, but the video game is pretty infamous for having multiple different endings. So there's anywhere the TV show could take New Vegas, I guess. Do you think fans are going to be surprised by what they see of New Vegas, or do you think it's going to be what they're expecting?
Actually, what's really interesting is our storyline where we are in time it's a number of years after the events of New Vegas. And an interesting thing, a conversation Geneva and I have been having was actually about how history is written in the wasteland by whoever writes it. And different perspectives will have a different perspective on who won and who lost. And it's a really beautiful thing. We see it really early on that you guys find out who believes themselves to be winning and the ghoul offering a different perspective, know.
Yeah, it's very true.
I love that notion of history being written by the victors. It's so true.
So true.
And definitely I'm excited to see that play out in season 2. So there's a lot of physicality involved in your role in particular, but also in both of your roles, your armory, you're doing a lot of fighting scenes this season. What was the most challenging part of filming season 2?
The most challenging part, emotionally, psychologically, for the suit, I think, for us, and physically, there was a couple of days here. I've done this shit for a long time, and I've got stamina, but there were 2 days in particular where I thought, oh man, this is tough. This is really tough. And I just kept looking at the producer saying, you guys gonna get a massage? I'll get a massage at the end of this, right? Something. Yeah. But it's all three.
Yeah. Because you guys were filming in the desert, am I correct?
Yes,
you were on location. Was that hot? Was that intense?
It was actually mild in comparison.
Hot and cold.
Yes, right.
It starts freezing extremes because it's the California desert, and it's early, and then it gets really hot, and then it gets cold again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. I mean, and being shot on film, it's going to look incredible.
It is cinematic. It's cinema.
Absolutely.
That's what we're going for.
And in season 1, your character Maximus has my favorite line out of the whole season, which was...
Everyone wants to save the world.
You knew what I was going to say. Everyone wants to save the world. They just disagree on how. To me, that spoke to me as a fan how often your characters aren't coming up against just the wasteland and the monsters, but you're coming up against the human motivations at play, the greed, the power, human interference. What do you guys, after spending all this time in the Fallout world, take away from that? Has it impacted how you view your daily lives?
Well, I think that line, it's also, ass jerky won't make itself is a pretty good line, but I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That is my favorite line from season 1. And it's funny to have gone through that and then to have that in the back of your head and just pick up the newspaper, really, from any point of view, and the points of view have just grown exponentially. And it's like you look, it's like, well, is that self-serving? Oh, is this self-serving? Is this self-serving? What is the truth, And that's just becoming more and more elusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the same thing in the world of Fallout,
Yeah. I'll brighten things up now. Say we were in this actually isn't bright at all. Say we were in a post-apocalyptic event right now today. Do you think working on Fallout would have given you an advantage in a post-apocalyptic scenario?
My toxic trait is thinking that my stunt training is going to make me a good fighter in real life.
I believe that.
So do I.
I think you could do it.
I feel like I've learned, because, you know, a lot of especially my stunt sequences, like, I'm 5'3", and I'm fighting a lot of people who are obviously a lot bigger than me. You know, and Lucy has so much martial arts training in the vault that she knows how to use someone's body weight against them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I would also be able to do that.
Oh, yes.
I would.
You would. I believe it's true. It's true. One last question. There is so many amazing weapons, retro-futuristic props. Has there been anything that you've taken from set?
I think we would get killed. Meaning that like those things are under lock and key, and it takes a lot to manufacture those weapons. And I've never. And you couldn't steal one anyway. I mean, they're so big. It's like, oh, well,
just under a big
stealing
coat.
Something. There's Aaron stealing something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been amazing, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.